Ruben, not the result you wanted. What did you make of the match as a whole and your team's performance?
I think we controlled the game, but we already knew it that this team can score goals out of nothing, and then when they score, we change the game a little bit for what they want. And then we tried sometimes with good opportunities, but I think in the last third, the last cross, the last pass, the last assist wasn't there. And then when we don't have that, we cannot score goals. But we have some situations, but this season is like that. We try it. We had a lot of shots on goal. We pushed the opponent to the last third, but in the end we had a lack of quality in the final third.
You came very close at the end, though. Were you pleased with the character that your players shown to fight towards the end?
Of course, but we need to win games, and I think we deserve more in this game. That is clear. But was our fault. We need to be better in the last third. We cannot concede in the transition of a set pieces. So we should have won this game, not even draw. But in the end, we lost 3 points.
What disappointed you the most about the goal that they scored?
Everything, because you know the characteristics of the team, and you know that one goal can put them in a situation that they love, for more space for transitions, and we have to score 2 goals to win a match. So that is frustrating because it was in the beginning of the game. So we changed the game and we helped them to win 3 points.
Despite the result, you had been building a bit of momentum before the international break, but it is now still just 6 wins in your 19 Premier League games. Are you seeing any progress at all?
Yeah, I see it in the game. So I don't lie to myself. So everybody can say whatever they want to say. I see some things, but we need to win games. So we go to the next game.
What can you salvage from the rest of this Premier League campaign?
Go to the next match and not focus on that. What we can save. We have the Europa League and we have a next game in the Premier League, and that is the focus.
The focus is to look ahead, but if you look back in Manchester United's Premier League history under Ferguson, with the 810 matches played, they lost 114. But since him, with the 448 matches played, they've lost the same number of games. That sort of sums it all up, doesn't it, Wrighty?
Yeah, but you are comparing a lot of people to Sir Alex Ferguson. You know, I think he's a 1 in a million. You do feel for Ruben Amorim because I don't know how many games he's been there now, but we're seeing maybe little bits of improvement. Like he mentioned, there's little bits of improvement. I can't see it personally properly, because when they're in a game and you're trying to see something different, especially when they go behind, you know, it's when they come alive. And I don't know, maybe once the summer comes, maybe get some players in, we might see more progress with them. But at the moment, I think they just want this season to end.
I think the fans, I sense that they were happy with some of the performances before we went on the break. They felt like maybe his ideas were being implemented and the players were starting to show some progress. Just no stopping them. Another performance to impress.
Brilliant. Yeah, really good.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, Kaz.
Yeah, we were just it was chilling, right?
Yeah, we was. Yeah, but like Kaz said,
you were enjoying the fireworks, weren't you?
Yeah, it was nice. But like Kaz says, the Forest and the trajectory that they're on, they're a bit of a laughing stock a few seasons ago with the signings and everything what they're doing. Like, you know, they brought Nuno in, who's somebody that, again, you know, had a terrible time at Tottenham. We saw he's done some great stuff at Wolves, had a terrible time at Tottenham. We didn't know where he was going. He's come back here with all the chaos that was there, for want of a better word. And he's kind of like steered their ship in the right direction now. And they look to me like they probably will make the top 5 and get Champions League. And they're rightly so, because I think at this business end of the season, they've really come to the fore with the results that they've picked up.
Yeah, I think sometimes everyone's so quick to judge managers, to the point that you were making about Nuno. You know, if you have a bad season somewhere, it's really easy to just remember them for that. But Nuno has just turned this team around. They finished just above the relegation zone last season. They were 17th. So what he has done and what he's added to this group of players is a lot to be proud of.
Stability, but, you know, some of the signings they've made, you know, other people where did they find Murillo from? You know, he'd hardly played. I think it was Corinthians, about 5 or 6 million off the top of my head. And they get him out, and he's unbelievable. And his centre-half partnership as well, colossal. And they've been the key to that. The goalkeeper, you know, Sells coming in. But everyone has played their part. But the manager's connected it. Give him a shape, give him a system, and give him belief. And tonight, I mentioned it, you're out with your top goal scorer. But it's the belief and the confidence. And then at home, the fans... They're a massive football club and they absolutely deserve to be where they are. And you're right, at the business end of the season where other people's legs, they tire, they kind of fall away, they're like a train and they've kept going. So massive applause to the manager and the players because they've done a great job.
And I feel like everyone's been waiting for that to happen, but it just hasn't, has it? And ironically, the player that they've signed from Manchester United was the one that scored the winning goal today.
Unfortunately.
What did you make of the goal?
It was a fantastic goal because of his ability, in his pace, which is something we've always known he's had. But I think that this is electric pace, but he's got to be taken down there. You know, I think that Garnacho takes him down there. He's going to get a yellow card simply because he's got players behind him. But you've got to stop him. Garnacho knows this guy, knows the pace that this man has. And you can see him, everybody's back. They can't catch him. Mazraoui's backing off. He should have pulled him down there. You know, Langa he doesn't even look to his teammate. He's just focused on getting there and scoring. And you know what I mean? You have to give him credit because it's a fantastic goal from where he's come from. That's come from Manchester United's corner.
And he doesn't it respectfully there. He recognises he used to play. And again, another signing. You know what they've done. They've assembled a brilliant squad. And again, from the manager, but the belief, the confidence, the distance that he's had to cover, and when you get to that, when you're dribbling at that pace, at that distance, by the time you get towards the goal, usually you're exhausted. But to have the composure then to finish it as well, it's brilliant.
Well, that's what they've got, Forest, as well, Kaz. You know, the defensive, like you've spoken about, Milenkovic and Murillo, Ola Aina on the right as well. He's got to get some mention, and Yates. But it's the way that they know that they can defend resolutely, and they've got the pace. Remember, Callum Hudson-Odoi wasn't playing today, and rightly, Chris Woods wasn't playing today as well. But they've still got somebody with the potency to be able to, from an opposing corner, run all the way up the other end and score. And that's how you win games, when you've got that kind of match winner.
And also, all these players, it just feels like they all know their role. They know it really well. They play as a really good unit. They're a great team.
Like I said, they're a team. Our confidence is high. Great FA Cup win as well. So they're flying at the moment. And I don't see... for me, they'll comfortably make top 4, not top 5. They'll be in the top 4 for me because they've been consistent and they're a team and they've stuck together. And, I think it will be an excellent season come the end of it.
And what a time to be a Forest fan, because... To get into the Champions League is a huge thing to be able to do.
Well, when you consider they've got previous in the Champions League. Obviously, when it was the European Cup, they're a big club that have been in I wouldn't say the doldrums, because they've come back to the Premier League and they've done well. Even though we thought it was going to go a bit pear-shaped with the amount of signings, but like I say, Nuno's steadied the ship, and now, you know, like you said, they were 17th for Champions League. They're in the semi-final of the FA Cup. It's a massive turnaround where the manager has got to be in there for Manager of the Year with what he's done.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's a really good shout. OK, so we've spoken about Forest. Let's now...